Hello, replay viewers. Let's see who tunes on in. Also, let's see how long I got to turn this thing into subscribers only live stream. All right, we have 58 minutes until I got to go in because I'm doing the 10 o'clock tour. Hey, I have more time with you guys. Oh my God. What am I about to say? We got a fun live stream tonight. Not Quacky is the first one in the room, and Travis Weeks, good to see you. Mrs. Metalhead Warrior, good to see you. And Alan Keenan, welcome. Good to see you, Robert T. Good to see everybody, people. All of the sugar has gone to the bottom of this thing. Good to see you, Dean. Good to see you, Dave Jeffrey, Niagara Falls. Good to see you. Good to see everybody, people. Good to see you, Phyllis, 2284. And hello to the bee that's hovering right here next to me. Ooh, that rhymed. Good to see you, Phyllis. Come on, get out of here. Good to see everybody, people. Hope everyone's having a great day. Nebul, are you live streaming later today? Are you doing some kind of car thing? Everyone follow Nebul. He's showing some car thing. He's showing some car thing. Oh, we're going to have to contend with the joggers this morning. Is that Pink? Is that Pink jogging with them? Oh, shit, I think that's Pink jogging with them. What was Pink's big song? I forgot already. I think I just saw Pink jogging in a jogging group. Anyway, so the nor'easter. So this is what's going to happen. It looks like for now, at least, the storm may be going a little bit more east than earlier predicted. So we may not get as. Come on, bee! I'm trying to do a live stream here. The fucking bee is flying around here, and you're not letting me be. Come on, man. Fuck. Oh my God. Can you get out of here, man? You're like zooming around. Oh God. I literally have a bee, or whatever the fuck this is. Yeah, you want this? You want that? Is that what you're interested in? Going to Saint-Tropez, hoping for the ferry in 5 minutes. Hopping on the ferry in 5 minutes. Awesome. Good to see you, Carol. Welcome. Anyway, I hope this bee gets out of here because I'm comfy. So the nor'easter may go a little bit more east than earlier predicted. I'm hoping that the flooding is not that bad. This is probably the most worrying storm that I've been watching since moving out to Coney Island. So for all my haters out there, aren't you happy that my house might get flooded? I hope you are. Super White Shadow, hello. Pretty early? No, dude, I'm going to work, man. I actually have a job. So I get up. Good to see you, Wilbs, driving American Truck Simulator. Oh, Armani. God bless you, Armani. God bless you, Armani. Okay, you used to live in Coney Island? Thanks for letting me know that. Hold on, people. There we go. Enough of this shit. Basta. Anyway, so for now, the storm is going to go a little bit more east than predicted. We still may get a storm surge. It all depends on how the winds line up. The winds are going to definitely pack in the water into the harbor. So wow, there's a lot of running groups out here today. So yeah, hopefully the storm is not. But for the people who have grievances with me right now, aren't you happy that my house might get flooded? Isn't that awesome? Isn't that awesome? Anyway, good to see you, Lopez, and good to see you, Ann F. Welcome. Man, you gotta love the vertical. You gotta love the vertical live streams. You gotta love them. I'll try my best, Wilbs. Yeah, hopefully the flooding is not too bad. It all depends on how the winds line up, and how sustained those winds are, because it's gonna pack the water in. We're also looking at the high tide very closely for Sunday night or Sunday afternoon, and then there's another one Sunday night. Sunday afternoon at probably around 12-ish, a little after 12 noon, we'll be watching that high tide. And then there's another high tide cycle like 12 hours later that we're going to be watching very closely when the storm really hits on Sunday night. So hopefully everything works out fine. I hope the flooding doesn't materialize either, Alan, but for the first time since moving out to Coney, it's going to be our 4-year anniversary in a couple of weeks, moving out to Coney. This is legitimately a little scary. The house that we're living in right now had 5 feet of water during Hurricane Sandy. That's how we are literally right on the beach. So there's literally just a sand dune and then our house. So hopefully this passes. But for all my haters out there, for people who have grievances with me right now, aren't you happy that my house might get flooded? You should be very happy by that. It's like, yeah, good for him. Yeah. Anyway, you had some storm damage last week? Really? I didn't know that. Yeah, I live in Seagate. There, White Shadow. Good to see you there, Sally Skipico. Welcome. Good morning. Yeah, I live in Seagate. I live on the creek side, though. Luckily, I'm not on the ocean side. But the creek side gets different type of flooding. If the wind is a certain way, we get flooding. And fun fact about Seagate, where I live, Coney Island flooded during Hurricane Sandy. Coney Island flooded from the creek, not from the ocean. So, but my first tip of the day, not quacky, with a €6 super chat. Not quacky. Thank you so much for the very generous €6 super chat. Thank you so much for today's €6 club. Much appreciated with a big €6 super chat. Quacky, thank you so much for the first tip of the day. I appreciate that. Good to see you, Gabby. Welcome. Good to see everybody, people, on this very dreary. It is truly the calm, before the storm. It's no wind out here right now. It's going to be a kind of a dreary. It might even drizzle at times kind of day. That's why I'm wearing my crappy hoodie today, because it's going to drizzle, and I don't want to wear my nice hoodie when it's drizzling. Hopefully the drizzle holds off, so we could go out to our live stream today in Staten Island. So hopefully we'll do that. But I'm doing good. I know you guys had some strong storms there last weekend. I hope you and your family are safe as well, Dean. Yeah, I've got to batten down those hatches. I'll see you later, Wilbs. Nebul's Ferry is there. Have a fantastic day as well, Nebul. Everyone follow Nebul. Good to see you, Neil, from I Fat Bush. We have a new name for the neighborhood now, I Fat Bush. Hello there, Neil. Welcome. Good morning. But yes, so we're watching the storm very closely. It's a very complex storm because 2 low pressure systems are going to there's going to be one to the south of us and then one forming just to the north in the ocean. And they're going to transfer energy. And then there's another low pressure system that's over Ohio right now. And they're all going to kind of merge and do a little dance. And so it's a very complex system. Who can hate on such a great guy? Good to see you, Doc Who. I appreciate that. Well, Doc Who, people like to start rumors and try and send DMs trying to bait you into shit. So Doc Who, it's annoying, but I appreciate your kind words. Thank you. Good to see you, Strawberry Fields. Welcome, Rouge Jones. Good to see you. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. So it sounds like Europe and UK had some weather last weekend. I think that was from one of our hurricanes that didn't hit the East Coast. So the weather's beginning to really ramp up now. So, we got to have to watch the weather now for the next 4 weeks or whatever the hell it is. So hopefully everything passes. But again, this is probably the biggest storm. That's gonna hit the city since we've moved out to Coney. I'm a little nervous, but let's see what happens. So Strawberry, I am still reeling from that. Let's talk about that. If you guys don't know, if you don't remember, what Strawberry Fields is talking about is yesterday we went to a art exhibit, and I use that term very loosely, called Guinea Pigs You May Be Selected or something like that. And it was in the end, when you're reading the captions of this art piece, you realize that it was basically an art piece that demonstrated a new technique to diagnose people's illnesses. It was very weird. And what was even more weird is when you entered this gallery, there were like these guinea pigs that were all set up, and behind them were like what they had, what they died of, and how did they die. And then, so basically what they were trying to say is that with AI technology and everything that we've learned, if a guinea pig looks a certain way, it's susceptible of catching or dying of X, Y, or Z. And it was really, really, really disturbing. And I think that the people that were in this event, once they understood what was happening, they were kind of weirded out by it. And then there was a segment of the art piece where you could get your face on a guinea pig. And they basically scanned your face and they put you on a projection. But when they scanned your face, there was this big disclaimer underneath the face scanner. And it said basically that you're giving away your certain attributes of your face for research, for probably medical research, and that so like what are you susceptible of? Will you die of cancer? Will you die of heart disease? Are you, do you have a tendency for being overweight? I mean, it was just all these different scenarios. But I think the more disturbing thing was like the fact that they were going to use your facial technology to probably be the guinea pig in some other experiment. This was clearly an art piece that was created by an advertising agency from a pharmaceutical company. And who knows what pharmaceutical company it was, but it was extremely disturbing once I started reading the captions and really understood what the hell we were looking at. And I had to get the hell out of there. Once I figured out what was going on, I had to get the hell out of there. So I'm still kind of creeped out by it. It was a very innocent looking display, but it had very nefarious undertones. But Trish Mack is checking on in from Nova Scotia. Good to see you. Yeah, no, you're giving away your biometric info like they use in airports. Exactly. Yeah, it was so much, and a great way to give somebody a complex. Exactly. Kakumi Furukawa, welcome. New York City is a shitty place. Thanks for letting me know that. It's not, but okay. I think New York is awesome, but whatever. To each his own opinion. It's fine, dude. But good to see you, Takumi. Welcome. Thank you. Thanks for letting me know that New York City is a shitty place. We're the economic engine of this country, so that's all I'll say to that. Anyway, getting back on subject here. Not a science or technical person, but it looks like we're feeding an AI model. We were feeding an AI model. We were. And even me doing this live stream right now for Google, I'm feeding an AI model. So good to see you, RJ. Welcome back. So yeah. Anyway, it was a very disturbing art piece, to say the least. It looked so innocent in all the Instagram posts. It's a fun thing you could show your children and give your children's biometric data away at. It's awesome. It's an art piece, It's a magnificent city. Exactly. We do live in scary times, Strawberry. Like I mentioned on yesterday's stream, just a block away from here, that when shit probably will go down here in the city, I'm not going to cower in my house, especially if anything happens in Coney Island. I'll be out in the streets to show you guys what's going on, live, unfiltered, and as neutral as possible. I'm just going to be. I'm not going to necessarily get involved in protests, but I will be a neutral observer. So, but just the fact that it had a disclaimer is very scary, right? Have a great day there, Ann. Have a great day. Anyway, there's a lot of joggers out this morning. Marathon Sunday is going to be crazy. Bring it on, man. We're 3 weeks away from Marathon Sunday. We're 3 weeks away. Yeah, no, they even using our faces to benefit. Exactly. I mean, it's part of the whole. It's part of the whole scheme. Good morning, Ollie. It is a nice, cool morning. Got my hoodie on. You know, it's a good morning. It's a good morning. It was the express bus was hot, but here's the good thing about the hot express bus. I didn't have to pay because the Omni card reader was broken, so I got a free ride into the city today. I saved $7. So yay. You feel like they should have had that at the beginning. They should have had it at the beginning, and I think they did have it at the beginning, but it was kind of like hidden away. So yeah, I got a free ride this morning, so I'm lucky. Maybe we will hear about that art exhibit in the news at some point, but I mean, you saw it for the first time here. Good to see you, Diana Lee. Good morning. Good afternoon out there in the United Kingdom. Killing some time till 9:30 because they put me on the they put me on the 10 o'clock tour this morning because it's probably overbooked. So, and I'm willing to take extra people because I'm a professional like that, and I can take extra people. So we have a little bit of extra time here to hang out with all of you beautiful people before we go into work. But yeah. Good morning, Beverly Smith. Yeah, we're getting ready for the nor'easter, but it's not going to be as bad as originally predicted. I'm going to be honest, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to this storm that's coming to the city, the mainstream media is playing it up right now. They are playing it up. They are making it seem like it's going to be really bad and it's going to be really scary. We will get some flooding. We're expecting like 4 to 5 inches of rain. But that's over the course of like a bunch of hours. It's going to be Sunday afternoon. And here's the timing, by the way, of the storm. It's going to the weather conditions are really going to tank tomorrow afternoon at around probably 2 this is for New York City centric, around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, New York City here. And then it's going to get progressively worse. The worst of the storm is going to happen Sunday night into very early Monday morning. And then as Monday morning around this time hits, it's going to start begin to taper off, but it's not going to fully taper off until early afternoon on Monday. We may even get a sunset on Monday, but it's going to be a little crazy. So, but yes, you're getting it too. Yes, I do know. Yes, exactly, Ollie. It's going to go up the coast, but you're probably not going to get it that bad in New England because the storm's tracking a little bit more east than earlier predicted. And again, the media is playing up the storm. So if you want a good weather forecast on what's on our way here in New York City, follow the Joe and Joe Weather Show right here on YouTube. They're actually going to do a live stream at 11 o'clock this morning, and then they're going to do another live stream later on in the evening. But give them a follow. That they are the best weather people here on YouTube. That's why nobody watches them, because they're the most accurate people on YouTube. They don't try to play up the storms to get clicks and views. They tell you the weather as it is, straight up. So follow Joe and Joe Weather Show here on YouTube, and I'm telling you, if I'm watching them, they're good. I'm telling you, they're the best. But let's check in with the comments here. Maybe they're looking for an excuse to send in the National Guard. Maybe. Good to see you there, GM Chris. Good morning. Good morning, Colleen. Good afternoon. Agenda Free TV. Yeah, he's okay. Agenda Free TV. He's all right. But that's more for like actual. That's more for like actual news. He tends to be pretty neutral. His chat is toxic as all fuck. But for weather, follow the Joe and Joe Weather Show here on YouTube. Missy's Life, good to see you. Good morning. Always great to see New York. I appreciate that. And my second tip of the day, Diana Lee with a 10-pound super chat. Diana Lee, thank you so much for the very generous 10-pound super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's 10-pound club. Much, much, much appreciated with a big 10-pound super chat. Thank you so much, Diana Lee. Much, much, much appreciated. Y'all bought... So Not Quacky and Diana Lee have bought my breakfast this morning. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. And if I would have had to pay for an express bus ride, it would have been that too, but Thank you guys. I appreciate that. I'll take a sip of coffee for that. There it is. Thank you so much, Strawberry Fields, with the link. There is the link for the Joe and Joe Weather Show. Joe Chaffee and Joe Rowell. Both of them have like 80 years experience forecasting the weather here in the tri-state area. They are my go-to. And again, I'll tell you why. Joe Chaffee and Joe Rowell, they tell you the weather as it is. They don't like to fluff it up. They're not going to make you panic. They're going to just tell you the weather and tell you what to expect. And again, they're going to have a live stream later on this morning at 11 o'clock this morning. And yeah, Strawberry, it's a good subscription there. That's a good channel to subscribe to. So thank you so much for putting that link in the chat. But give them a follow. They will tell you the weather straight up, and they're not going to make you panic. So, there's a lot of people here on YouTube, and I could start naming names, but I'm not going to name names. But some of these people really do play up any kind of storm to get clicks and views. And they make people panicky, and panicking doesn't help any situation. So I'm tired of the dramatics too. I'm tired of the drama. If I want drama, I'll put in the new Cardi B CD, and because she is the drama, Cardi B. So I'll listen to that CD if I want to get some drama. But Joe and Joe Weather Show tell you as it is. You trust me, your recommendations, your Insta follows, 80% my suggestion. I thank you so much, Strawberry. That's awesome. That's awesome, Strawberry. Do I have good suggestions for the Instagram there? That's good. Anyway, tonight, we're going to have some fun tonight. So I'm looking forward to tonight. It's going to drizzle, but it's not going to rain. It's going to be chilly, so that's why I got my hoodie. Even though probably for my bike tour, I'm gonna leave the hoodie at the shop. And it's fun. Can I just say on a random note, it's fun to be active. It's fun to walk 5 miles at a time or ride a bike 40 miles at a time. It's relaxing. It gives me such an adrenaline boost, One of my coworkers, Chuck, he's pushing 71. Yeah, there's a bicycle tour guide who's like 71 years old. And I'm telling you, the bike keeps him young. The bike keeps him young. And I'm telling you, if you gotta keep moving, people, don't be lazy, all right? Don't be lazy. Keep moving, keep on grooving, all right? If you can. I know some of you guys can't, so, but, yeah, just on a side note, it's really fun to be able to go crazy distances. And I know the lurkers are taking notes, so there will be a quiz on this evening's live stream. So please take notes. But anyway, I'm so grateful that I'm active. I'm so grateful that I can do what I do. So I'm very blessed. So me and the Duchess, because me and the Duchess are very active people. You're pedaling there? You're at the club? Nice, RJ, awesome. No, the endorphins are real. I know. The endorphins are real. Indians Exposed Investigations. Good to see you. Good morning. But yeah. Good to see E-Bike Mike. E-Bike Mike, I'm going to be in your neck of the woods tonight around probably 6 o'clock. So I will be by the South Shore of Staten Island. There's a festival going on in your neck of the woods. But so, yeah, you like to walk? Hells yeah, Ollie. Keep on walking, Ollie. Keep on walking. Good morning, Deborah. Keep on walking. Don't stop. E-Bike Mike, I can tell that the e-bike keeps Mike young as well. But the storm, again, to recap again the storm really quick. Tomorrow afternoon around 2 o'clock here in the 5 boroughs, it's going to start raining consistently. That will lead us into the overnight, leading into early Monday morning, and then Monday morning, probably around this time, maybe a little bit later, it's going to slowly begin to taper off. And then by probably 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, the rain's going to be done. And then we may even get a sunset on Monday night. So, but it's going to be a very interesting 12 hours starting tomorrow afternoon. Right? You live to ride and ride to live. That's right. That's right. It is. So here's the problem, Deborah. The storm is very complex because you're going to have one low pressure system pass off the energy to another low pressure system, and there's going to be a third low pressure system coming into the mix, and then it's all going to transfer energy, and it's going to be weird. It's going to be really hard to truly accurately call what the hell is going to happen until like probably tonight. So it's going to be crazy, but good to see you there, Tom Y. I will be safe tomorrow. You want to treat me to you want to treat me to lunch? I appreciate that, Lopez. I appreciate it. Yes, Monday is Columbus Day, so at least some people won't have to deal with it. Exactly. I'm worrying about the Columbus Day parade. It's going to be kind of crappy. It is going to be windy. I have a feeling, Deborah, and this is from my own personal kind of I guess history on like studying this kind of stuff. I have a feeling this storm is gonna basically it's probably going to be more of a wind event than a flooding event. But if the wind comes from a certain angle at the city, then there's going to be flooding, but we don't know where the flooding is going to be, and it could, depending on the wind direction and the timing of the high tides and everything. In some places, the flooding could be pretty moderate. We don't see anything crazy happening in the grand scheme of things, but I have a feeling that the wind is going to basically just take out all the energy. So it may not really rain like crazy heavy. It's going to rain for a prolonged period of time, but it may not be like these crazy torrential tropical downpours. But that could still happen though. So, yeah, I'll check you. Yeah, Mike, check me out later. Douglas Fatiglia, aloha, welcome. But we're thinking about that parade. You missed biking, Diana? Yeah, I feel you. But yeah, so I think the storm's going to like wind itself out. It's going to like blow itself out. This is what happens here in New York a lot of the times, is that when we get storms coming in, it interacts with our local environment, pollution, and that tapers down the energy from the storm, and then it winds out. It just gets really windy for a little bit, and then it just dies off. So that could happen. But again, we're going to have a better idea of it. There's going to be some models coming out this morning, so we're going to get a little bit of an idea at 11 o'clock this morning. But more importantly, later on tonight, we're going to have a really good idea of what the hell is going to happen. There's a lot of moving parts in the storm, but I'm going to tell you this right now. I think all of the local media outlets are overplaying this story for views, unfortunately. So again, follow the Joe and Joe Weather Show. The link is here in the chat. Follow the Joe and Joe Weather Show. They're going to have a report at 11 o'clock this morning, and again later on tonight, and they will let you guys know what the hell is going to happen over the next 48 hours. But Karen Smith, good morning. Love and positivity to everyone. I hope everyone's going to have a great day. It is top of the hour here, 9 o'clock here in New York City. Good morning there, Activities 79, welcome. And there's a link once again, thanks to Strawberry Fields. Strawberry, thank you for the link. Thank you for the link, Strawberry. Appreciate it. Yeah, no, Ali, this is the first storm since moving out to Coney that I have to really watch. It's a little nerve-wracking to think that I might have to like get sandbags ready tomorrow morning, and even though there's literally sand right out our door, the possibility of getting sandbags ready for the front door and possibly creating a barrier for like a 1-foot flood is a little nerve-wracking, but you know, we'll make it through. But for all my haters, aren't you happy my house is gonna flood? Douglas Fatiglia with a $5 super chat. Douglas Fatiglia, thank you so much for the very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated with a big $5 super chat. Much appreciated there, Douglas. Much, much, much appreciated. Blade Runner Universe. Good morning, Blade Runner. And I will stay safe, Douglas. I appreciate it. Stay safe, everybody. Exactly. Safe to the whole family. We're here for another 28 minutes. And then I got to go to work. Lynette Jackson, good morning. And thank you so much, Douglas, and all the people. Quacky and Diana Lee, thank you guys so much for your super chats this morning. You bought my breakfast. You bought my commute home now. I got my commute home. I got my commute out to Staten Island, so that's good too. Artie Bob, good morning. Welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Hope everyone's having a good one this morning. You're going to have a great day, guys. You're going to have a fantastic day. Okay, regardless of the weather, wherever you are, all around the world, you're going to have a great day. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be a productive day. It's going to be a no drama, no bullshit day. You're going to have a wonderful day. You got to keep your eye on the prize. And am I taking the Staten Island Railway? No, I'm not. I'm taking the bus. I'm taking, I think it's the 78. I got to take the 78 out there. Good to see you, Madam Mojo. Welcome. I'll be right on the South Shore. I'll be right on the South Shore of Staten Island today. Or tonight. The event is tonight, which we're going to get a lot of fun stuff. We're going to have a great night of entertainment tonight. But good morning, Blade Runner. Good morning. The fact that the news is no better than Facebook wanting likes suddenly sickens you, Karen? Yeah, me too, Karen. Me too. Yes, you got to make sure your phones are charged beforehand. Yeah, so charge up your devices before this rain comes in. Yeah, drama-free, good vibes and energy weekend. That's right, Douglas. That's right. Amen to that. I appreciate that, Diana. Just Bobby, good morning. You stay safe as well, Bobby. You have a beautiful weekend, all right? If you're here in New York City or in the Tri-State area, please stay safe. Again, I think the media is overplaying this storm. I will be going live tonight, probably around 6 o'clock, maybe 6:30. And we're going to have an evening of music and entertainment. It's gonna be good. We may even eat some food, so I might get dinner out there because I know that, guys, ladies and gentlemen. I need to reiterate this. Tonight's live stream is gonna be a labor of love because it's gonna take me the better part of 2 hours to get home because I'm going so deep into Staten Island and I'm not gonna begin to leave until like late, like probably 10 o'clock at night. So. It's a labor of love tonight, so please tune on in. I don't know, Neil. Maybe, Neil. Maybe. I don't know, Neil. But time to go buy the store. Yes, exactly. Now is the time to grab your snacks now. Now is the time to prepare, ladies and gentlemen. If you're here in the New York Tri-State area. Yes, we'll be going to the South Shore of Staten Island, yes. Tonight we'll be going to the South Shore of Staten Island. I'm not going to tell you what event just yet. And again, we're going to be going live sometime around 6:30, 6 o'clock. It's gonna be a labor of love tonight because I'm gonna be getting home so late tonight. I have been since I've gone to bed last night. I've been kind of mentally preparing myself to be like I'm gonna be getting home. I don't have a car, so it's gonna take me a hot minute to get home at that time. It's going to be worth it, though, I have a feeling. It's going to be worth it. No guinea pigs will be involved. No. No guinea pigs are going to be involved. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. But we're going deep into Staten Island tonight. We're going deep into Staten Island tonight. We're going really deep into Staten Island tonight. So, yeah, it's going to be a labor of love doing the stream tonight because it's going to take me forever to get home. But it's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it. And that's good because then we're going to have 2 days where we're just going to like not be able to go outside anyway. So there may be some wild turkeys. Yes, there may be some wild turkeys. They think they sleep at night though. Once the sun goes down, that's it. The turkeys go up in the trees. So, but it's going to be a labor of love tonight. So. Oh, Nebul is live. Paradise Porsche 2025 live in Saint-Tropez, everybody. So check out Nebul. He is live right now. Thank you so much, Neil, for letting us know that. No turkey racing. There's no after dark turkey racing. No, that only happens during the day. That only happens during the day. I appreciate you too, Strawberry. Thank you. I appreciate you too. I appreciate everyone who tries not to draw me into drama. And do I have to send emails out? Can I be friends with these people? Anyway. Hello, can I be friends with who's its and what's its? Yeah, is it cool with you? Okay. Anyway. Anyway. I'm not appreciating the stuff people are trying to draw me into as of late. It's annoying, Mrs. Metalhead. It's annoying. Anyway. Come on. I gave you a piece of bagel and you're still sniffing around. The bagel is right there. I gave the squirrel a little piece of bagel and it's not going for it. because it's right there in front of them. Anyway, people do need help. Bloody hell! Oh my God, we just hit the green progress bar already. Kim, this is way too generous of you, Kim. Kim, this is way too generous of you, Kim. Please. Bloody hell, for the food and the fun tonight. I think Kim just bought me an Uber to go back to Brooklyn. And Kim Jensing with a $100 super chat. Kim, thank you so much with the very generous $100 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $100 club. Much, much, much appreciated with an extremely generous $100 super chat. We literally made the money for the day today. Oh my God, Kim, thank you so much. Jesus Christ. We're going to have, I'm not going to live stream in the Uber. Well, maybe we will live stream if Kim is around, we're going to have to live stream in the Uber. Kim, holy crap. Thank you so much, Kim. Kim Jensing, thank you so much for an extremely generous $100 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $100 club. Much, much, much appreciated. Wow, with a big $100 super chat. You literally just, I think I'm going to have to take an Uber tonight. So good to see you, Mr. Metalhead. Good morning. Welcome. Kim just knocked it out of the ballpark. Kim, you know how much that means to me? Like when people do this kind of stuff. I mean, I appreciate that, Kim. Thank you. Holy cow. I'm going to have to take an Uber and live stream the Uber ride home. I know, that's the kind of kindness that creates great karma. It is. Oh my God, Kim, thank you so much, Kim. Kim, that's crazy. I'm already happy that I got my breakfast paid off for, my Metro card paid off, and now I got my Uber ride paid off for tonight. Kim, join me, please. Join me tonight at around 6 o'clock. 6:30, right around sunset time. We should be going live in Staten Island, deep in Staten Island. We're going deep into Staten Island tonight for a night of entertainment, music, and more. It's going to be good. The kindness you put out is coming back to me. I think it's true, Mrs. Metalhead. Yeah. I mean, I'm getting a little emotional now. Good to see you. Good morning, Kaz. Good morning, Michelle K. Welcome. I appreciate that, Mrs. Metalhead. Thank you. Good morning, Kaz. Good morning, Michelle K. And thank you so much, Kim Jensen. Thank you so much. You don't have to do that, Kim. You know, there's a lot of people on this channel that are really uplifting the whole channel for everybody. So these are the people that you really have to thank. You will see me then. You look forward to it. That burp was A1. I appreciate that, Kim. Thank you. Yeah, people who make it easier for others, for people's lives easier is your favorite. Me too, yes. Yeah, catch the replay tonight there, Michelle. If you can't make it, check out the replay. It's going to be fun. It's going to be just as good on a replay as we are during live. So it's going to be good. Bloody hell, wow. I just made, that's basically, y'all just literally, we're up to, what are we up to? $125. So that's my tour. That's how much I'm going to get paid for my tour right now, which is crazy. And now when we start the stream later on this evening, the progress bar in the stream elements is going to already be green. So we have hit the daily live stream goal. You'll be at work? Yeah, Michelle, yeah. I feel you, Michelle. I don't know from Japan yet, but we're getting there. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. I will have a good day at work, and I hope I get some good cash tips. That'll be great. I need some cash in the wallet. That'll be nice. But you know what? I got some cash coming in on YouTube, so thank you guys. We'll make sure you finish conducting commerce by then. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Kim. Yeah, join me, please. If you're in the chat tonight, we'll do if I can, with my second device, with my second phone, we'll try to take the Uber on the stream together. And so, I actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set that up this afternoon. I'm going to make sure that could work. So when we're streaming, we'll take an Uber. And bloody hell. Oh, you people are crazy. And Deborah with a $10 super chat. Deborah, I might be rolling through your neighborhood in about an hour. So, Deborah, thank you so much for the very generous $10 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $10 club. Much, much, much appreciated with a big $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Deborah. We'll be coming through, I'll be coming through Dumbo in about an hour or so. So who knows how many people? I'm gonna have a big crowd. I have a feeling today. And I hope they do tip. Who knows? And bloody hell, come on, guys! They're running a train on me at 9:10 in the morning. And Michelle K with a $20 super chat. Michelle K, thank you so much for the very generous $20 super chat. Thank you so much for today's $20 club. Much appreciated with a big $20 super chat. Oh, it's drizzling now. It's drizzling. Thank you so much, Michelle K. Oh my God, people, the generosity. Oh my God, at 9 o'clock in the morning. Oh my God, on your way to work, Lorraine? Lorraine, do me a favor. Don't work too hard, Lorraine. Don't work too hard. For everyone's going to work, don't work too hard, people. Good to see you, Nina. Welcome. You'll be heading across the bridge. I'll be heading from Manhattan into Brooklyn, then back into Manhattan. But I know, look at all this love, Kim, and you guys started it. So thank you guys. And not Quacky started the super chat love. Thank you guys so much. You guys are freaking amazing. You guys literally now we have officially made more money than I'm going to make on my tour. So thank you guys. You know, this is that time of the live stream where I'm like, should I just go full time into doing this and just quit everything? So Deborah, today it's gonna drizzle on and off. ABC123, good to see you. Quacky just finished work. That's a beautiful thing, Quacky. Hope you didn't work too hard. But it's gonna be a dreary kind of day here in the city. It's drizzling, a very light drizzle right now. I think it's gonna be like this all day. It's a kind of a crappy, you know what, if you could stay inside. Do you have a dog or a cat you can cuddle with? Do you have a beautiful human being you can cuddle with? Cuddle with them all day. Stay in the bed. Good to see you, NYC Vibes. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody, people. Good morning. Oh my God, you guys are just really bad. You're batting it out of the ballpark today, guys. You guys don't need to do that. Enough, guys. Enough. It's okay. I know you don't need an umbrella. You don't need an umbrella. No. You don't need an umbrella. No. No. Unless you have really nice hair, you know, you don't need an umbrella. Jax loves cuddles, right? Your 2 cents if I go full time, get an agent so I can get sponsorships. Yeah, I know. I got to start. You know what? I'm going to be honest when it comes to sponsorships. I'm a little dangerous to get sponsorships because I will go off the rails. If I will only use products that I actually use. Hey, yo, Duncan, come on. I will only sponsor products that I actually use. So I see people who get sponsorships and sometimes they get caught in a kind of a weird catch where they have to maybe use products they may not necessarily truly endorse or like. And I want to love these products and I want to be able to promote these products with all of my energy, all of my authentic energy. I don't want to bullshit people, so. But Walks in Camera, good morning. Everybody follow Walks in Camera. Fantastic live streamer, content creator from London. See the wild side of London with Walks in Camera. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well this afternoon over there in the United Kingdom. Or if you're, check for everyone out here in the States, good morning. Good afternoon to everyone out there in the United Kingdom and Europe. Good morning, good afternoon, or is it good night? Are you watching in Japan or are you watching in New Zealand or Australia? I hope you had a great Saturday. Make a better Sunday for yourselves. Look, got a little bit of water here on my lens. Got a little bit of water up here in my lens. So I appreciate, guys. I am really not. Wasn't expecting all this love this morning. So thank you, guys. Behind the lens. Good to see you behind the lens. Good morning. And there's Walks in Camera's link right there. Everyone follow Walks in Camera. Fantastic content creator from London area. Give him a follow. Yes, indeed. Finland's part of Europe, and it's afternoon there. There you go. But good to see everybody, people. 14 more minutes, and I got to go to work. 14 more minutes. Then I gotta groove, baby. I gotta groove. But yes. Oh, it's really drizzling. Oh my God. Oh my God. Maybe this is gonna scare off people. I'm not gonna lie. The best thing right now, because we made this much money and the way my contract is written, If nobody shows up for the tour and I get to go home early, this will be fantastic. I would love to go home and take a cat nap before I go into Staten Island. Uh, before I go deep into Staten Island. So maybe this drizzle will scare people. It probably won't. There's always a few people who want to go out in the. This is not weather. This is just drizzle. So it's fine for me. I ride in this. This is fine. But it is. They really said drizzle, and it's not drizzling, but it's like you could feel it. It's a little moist out here. It's a little moist, people. But yes, having a coffee, just finishing up my. This is all sugar here, so I'm going to be all wired now. But you guys are awesome. Guys, thank you. Thank you so much for all the super chat love. But again, we're going to be out deep in Staten Island tonight, this evening. So probably around 6 o'clock, 6:30, I'll be live. And no, is that really humid? I wouldn't say it's humid, Neil. It's just, the air is changing. There's no breeze. And I know I built this community, Strawberry. Thank you. I'm grateful for the community that I have built over the years. It's damp. That's a good way of putting it. It's damp. But I know, like, once I start, yeah, right. I could take this. Right, I could take this off. Oh yeah. I don't need to wear this for the tour. I do not need to wear my hoodie for the tour. The hoodie stays at the shop, and I'm gonna be warmed up on the bike, riding my bike. Is tour guide Chuck out here yet? Oh yeah, tour guide Chuck is here. My dog Tinka, good morning, and Ange, good morning. It's good. It's moist. That's right. Good morning, Ange. Again, doing the weather forecast really quick. It's going to be a kind of a damp, miserable day here in New York City. Nothing to cancel your outdoor plans at. I mean, I'm going to be going out to Staten Island tonight. But tomorrow afternoon, going into tomorrow night, is going to get crazy. So, right, what's a little wetness amongst friends? Exactly. What's a little wetness amongst friends? It happens, people. But, yeah, so the rain's going to start up tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock, and then that's going to take us into the overnight, and then the overnight will take us into Monday morning, and then the rain will begin to taper off Monday morning, sometime around now, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and then it's going to really taper off in the early afternoon. We may even get a sunset. Monday night. Fire Maj Joe, good to see you. You don't feel this storm? You don't feel the storm's going to get crazy? No, I don't think it's going to get crazy. I think the local media, Ange, is overhyping the storm. So again, if you don't know, follow Joe and Joe Weather Show here on YouTube. They're going to have the best weather report that you could possibly get for the New York tri-state area. They're going to have a show this morning at 11 o'clock. Bloody hell, you guys got to stop with this morning. We have officially made a lot more money than during my tour. And my dog Tinka with a $10 super chat. My dog Tinka, thank you so much for the very generous $10 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $10 club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $10 super chat. Oh my God. So yes, we're going to have to watch the winds. Again, the storm is very complex because one low pressure system is going to transfer its energy to another low pressure system, which will then transfer its energy to another low pressure system. So they're all going to mix up. So there's this low pressure system off the coast of South Carolina. The main source of the storm is off the coast of like Virginia right now. And then there's another low pressure system that's over Ohio right now. And they're all going to kind of merge over the New York City area. And never tell us stop giving me money. I appreciate that, Kim. Thank you. Kim, thank you. Really, you knocked it out of the ballpark, Kim. You guys are being so nice. So thank you guys so much. If nobody shows up for the tour, this will be a great morning. You guys banged it out with the super chats. I didn't have to pay for my commute in this morning. I got a free express bus ride because, by the way, can the Omni people get their shit together? Can the Omni people? The Omni owes me $10. The Omni took $10 from my bank account and they did not put it on my bank card. So now I'm using my phone to tap on all the time. Yeah, no one's showing up. That's it. I don't know about that. I don't know. I have a feeling I'm gonna be going out. It's fine. It's fine. I would love to just go back. I would love to just go home and fucking sleep. But good to see you, Kay. Good morning. Happy Saturday. But yeah, Omni is el diablo. Yeah, it's a fucking Omni system is like, yo, I get it that you guys want to like get our data and shit. I understand. I get it. Like that weird guinea pig exhibit we went to yesterday. Funny question. Can Omni get his shit together? No, absolutely not. Omni is fucking annoying. Omni took, oh my God, Deborah, recently I had to, luckily they cleared it up. But Deborah, they were charging me for the fucking transfers. They were charging me for the transfers. Oh my God, they were charging me for the transfers. And I'm like, why are you charging me for the transfer? And they're like, oh, it's a problem in our system. And then they like refunded me. But it was like, I'm still waiting for them to refund my $10 though, because there was when the Omni system went down last weekend. No, don't bring back tokens. I and they keep on resetting the fare cap too, which is really fucked up. So it's like the fare cap for the last 2 weeks has been completely meaningless because they keep resetting it on people. I think it reset 2 times for the Duchess this week. And the Duchess uses the train and the bus to get everywhere. But yeah, right? How are we not surprised? It's like it's all rigged. The game is rigged, people. The game is rigged. Good to see you, Guy Heyman, driving the trucks across America. Good to see you there, Guy Heyman. I know, while they charge people double, I think we should hold off going full on into Omni and hold on to the Metro cards. Who would have thought 90s technology would be the best? Anyway, you gotta watch, if you use Omni, people, document every fucking charge that you do, because they try to fuck you. They try to fuck you. The Omni people try to fuck you. Why are we giving, by the way, just on a random note, as I end this with a big ass rant, why are we giving everything away to private equity companies? Why are we doing this shit? Why are we just giving everything away to private equity companies? Private equity companies should not be in our mass transit system, especially for how we pay for it. All right? And wasn't Omni supposed to be like one Metro New York? So I could use Omni on Metro North. I could use Omni on the Long Island Railroad. I could use Omni on the PATH train over here in Lower Manhattan. What happened to that shit? What happened to that fucking shit? Why are we giving everything away to private equity companies? Anyway, Rachel, good to see you, Rachel. They do it on purpose, Nina. They do it on purpose because they know that us people at the bottom of the totem pole who got to work the hardest, do all the work, pay all the taxes, get none of the benefits. They know that we're the suckers that got to deal with this bullshit. So they're like, let the minions fucking deal with it. Let the serfs deal with this shit. Oh, God. Exactly. It's because they got somebody who's connected, has the ear to the government. I'm looking at you, Mayor Adams. By the way, City Hall's right over here. By the way, Mayor Adams going off from the press corps yesterday was gold. I loved it. It was so much fun. He finally snapped. Eric Adams, I know you hear me, Eric, because your City Hall's right over here. Eric, can you please just keep going nuts? It's fun watching you get all pissed off. I like him. He's like that Brooklyn's coming out in Eric Adams. God bless him. Let that anger come out and enjoy it. Anyway, hey, let them eat cake, people. Let them. If you feel like you won't have time to argue over one, exactly, Deborah. Deborah, you nailed it right there. Think about how much money they're making off of people who don't notice what they're paying for their transfers, right? You feel like your pocket is constantly getting picketed, right? Shit, they're nickeling and diming us to death. Ugh, Lord have mercy with this fucking Omni, the fakakta Omni. Adams is corrupt, exactly. People are calling him out on it. That's why I love it. It's good TV. Brooklyn all day, baby. Brooklyn, it says Brooklyn. I'm wearing my Brooklyn hoodie. Brooklyn all day, baby. Brooklyn all day. Even though I'm going to Staten Island today. Brooklyn all day. All right. We have done tremendous work in the last 55 minutes. So everybody who super chatted, especially Kim is still up on the board here. Thank you guys so much for all your super chats. I literally made more money during this live stream than what I'm going to make right now at my tour. So thank you guys so much. It is deeply, deeply, deeply appreciated. Please join me. Later on this evening, we'll be out in Staten Island for a night of entertainment, music, maybe some food and more. So please join me. But I'm going to go grab my Gatorade now and head into work. So from a very drizzly Lower Manhattan, this is Dutch Maz signing off. Have yourself a fantastic and beautiful New York day, whether you can afford to live here or not. I certainly can't. Hug your loved ones. Cherish those beautiful moments. And good night, good morning, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. I will see you guys in a little. I will see you guys later on this evening. All right, guys. Take care, guys. Bye, 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 bye.